Welcome back. Let's get on with it, shall we? YouTube processing did not handle the different star background well at all. So much loss of detail in the YouTube process footage. It just looked bleak and dark, and gamma correction would just have resulted in bleaching out other elements. So, bringing back the big stars, and I've also brought back the default nebula brightness. Okie dokie, okie dokie. We are on our way toward Epsilon Lipi, just slowly hopping down the constellation one star at a time. We'll head for Delta Lipi first. I will also go ahead and say that this episode will be divided into two parts. I am re-recording this first part. I wanted to keep the original footage of the second part. The reason why, I've been tinkering with microphone settings. I've also been ill. I have overly hydrated, and that combination of effects turned my microphone into Grimith ASMR saliva time. And although I liked my commentary and the words I said, I thought they were interesting. Listen, my microphone quality has changed enough over the course of this revisit. It's different for this episode. As it stands, and you're going to hear a shift between the two parts. Did not want Grimith ASMR saliva crackle happy-go-lucky time. Not ideal, but trying to make the best I can out of a poor situation. But I did want to keep the second chunk of this video footage. We will be keeping the ending of that first timeline because it's very strong. And I do not want to let that go. As it turns out, you might think I already know what's on all these planets, but it's been an hour and a half since the initial recording attempt. And the knowledge is gone. Hopefully I don't run into too many differences in this replay during this revisit. The planets will be the same, but what's in the systems may end up changing. We'll fight through it. Yeah, Gamma Lipi is next. I may also run into a random encounter out here in hyperspace. Another 2 planets. Let's visit them real quick-like. We've got planet 2B over here. This is a super dense world. Doesn't have much of anything for us. No surprise. Not every world can be fit for us to land upon. We've lost 2 crew members this expedition thus far. A copper world filled with, unsurprisingly, copper, not much else. A gorgeous gas giant over yonder that I failed to connect with. I have been enjoying this revisit, my time with the Ur-Quan Masters HD MEGAMOD. It's been a good ride. Nothing there for us. Punching through as best I can with, conditions, inclement situations. Real life Grimith has a time limit of a different sort. Divini Logos World. Or however the fuck it's pronounced. Cinnamon Bun World. Get the hell off of my screen. There's work to do. Whoosh. Next system's actually got some girth to it. Let's see if I can rotate around there a little bit to make this go quicker. Still haven't turned on Smart Autopilot. Oh, right. I wasn't all the way on the outside. That's already a difference with the original footage. But I knew that was a possibility. Okay. Gonna have to play dodgeball while visiting all 8 planets and their various satellite bodies. One moment. don't we start over here with Planet 5? Planet 3 has 3 satellites. Is it the gas giant? This Urea world over yonder. Look at it. So wonderful. Drift into 3A. This Chondrite world. Nothing of substance for us. And finally, Alkalite world? Quasi-degenerate? Green. Wrong on both counts. Damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember this now. Okay. Fucking bee world. Mysterious bees. So mysterious about them? No one knows. That's how they're so mysterious. Damn lightning. How do you do, Planet 1? Planet 2 with 4 satellites. 4. One of them for sure is radioactive. One of them for sure is carbide. Let's go to the left first. 2B. Quasi-degenerate, and it's got exotics. Worth. Easily. This copper world, not so much. You're the radioactive world. Yes! Drink it up. Nope. And over here. 2D? Yeah, 2D. I say with confidence. It's Planet 8 over the north of the map. Another copper world. But it has biological life forms. So we'll stop in and meet up with the rhododendrons and macrocilia that are so thoughtful and courteous to only take 1 hit to down. Grimith, they're flat discs. You don't need to down them. You shut up. Stop being difficult. I've already been through enough. Planet 6 and its 2 moons. Healthy old gas giant. Give me the strength and vigor to drift and juke as required to keep the timeline together. In order for me to merge these 2 parts. This is what happens when you meddle with timelines. And 6B is another quasi-degenerate world with 2 exotic orbs. More degenerate matter. Yup. Alright, this is going to complicate things. But now that I'm being pursued, all of their ships in this system should pursue me. Which means I should be able to get to the final remaining planet once all of their vessels are on this screen. Now, I don't know how many are orbiting that planet, if any. I do know about the one that has just come onto the screen that was not attached to any planet. So we'll stay here for a little bit, because I don't want to leave the screen and then drift off into, well, breaking the timeline. We're gonna say that's good enough. Where was the planet? Where was the planet? Where was the planet? Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck! All to visit a copper world that has nothing on it, yeah? Yeah. Timeline integrity. Don't worry, y'all will get yours. But that's not now. To Beta Lipi we go. Squints at orb. Also threatening to derail the timeline, these orbs. The complexities thicken. This re-recording of the first part has turned into a separate game for me, which, you know, I don't dislike. I'm actually finding this amusing. For what would otherwise be a frustrating experience for me to re-record this footage. Planet 9, I don't know how I'm doing this yet. I'm willing to accept any and all guidance from you. I see. Get fucked. You know what? I deserve that. Hey there, Planet 8. And 8A. Let this be an indication to you all that, there is some variance between playthroughs. About to aggro them all here now. However many there are in this system. For better or worse. It's happening. Joy to the world. I offer a lamentation for this reality that could have been the real reality. It would have been an interesting story to tell, to be sure. But I don't want to start anything and invalidate the original footage. The second part of it. Let's see how many of these vessels there are in this system. Is it just the 3? We're gonna go with just the 3. This is not going to be easy. But, it's worth doing, I guess. Planet 4 with 4 satellites. Hey there, gas giant. Need you to run interference for me, please. Thanks in advance. The Silandro send their love. Copper world. With all of the copper. A super dense world with, nothing of merit. Enemies. Threatening my timeline purity. Planet 2, be with you in a second. I may end up missing a world in this replay. There's 9 here. Maybe I'll only end up catching 8. Planet 1 Copper World. Has some biological life forms for us. Let's see what's going on. It's these enemies that take a lot of stuns for not that much yield. There. We have 6 of the 8. So we threw 2 overboard. 2 of the biodata we can't take back with us. And we're going to be leaving that remaining 8 there, which is how I did it the original timeline. Why don't you stay here? Oh, hey, they already made it. And I was like, why don't you just hang out with me? They're already here. Cool. Next planet down here somewhere. Don't fuck this up! Cinnamon Bun World. Yep. And our last world. It's just the 3 battle groups. Get away, get away, get away, get away now. Should be this one. I'll do a count when I try to leave the system. Soak in these radioactives. By the time we get to the last star system in this journey, the final of this Lipi constellation, in the original timeline, when we join with that footage, I will have lost 1 more crew member, and my cargo will be comparable to what it is now. Biodata and the various orbs at my disposal here. Plenty of biodata. I left those radioactives behind as well. You gotta give a treat to someone else, to future travelers. Hey, you found a radioactive world. It'd be a shame if they're like, man, there's nothing on here. What a bummer. What a bummer. I'm gonna wait. That's not all 3 of you. Looks like 2. There we go. Alright. Let's review together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like all of them. Try not to get fooled by that one. That's not planet. Those are the planets in those rings. We're out of here. And it looks like... Oh! I gotta say, that was messed up. That was fucking messed up. Like, hey, I'll be able to graze the star system, and just I'm grazing into it, I'll do a slick cut to the first timeline. Well, anyway, time to nuke this timeline. Again, a warning. Grimith ASMR mouse sounds time is coming. But I do believe that footage and timeline is worth preserving. I'll let the other me take it away. We're out of here. And no, I did not forget about the orb outside. Let's go get him. Maybe. Just the roster. I believe that's Pekunki's vessel. Let's get out there. Pekunk, you're doing great. Epsilon Lipi. And then this was the Fornication constellation. Yeah, this is our final destination up here. Will you collide with me? No, but you definitely will when I get out of here, and we've got someone waiting for us. First things first, though. How you doing, Gas Giant? Keeping vigil, as the Ur-Quan appear to be? Yes, this is Planet 2. There is a Planet 1. And it is what I am here in the system for. This was a fun romp, exploration time. Just to kick back and relax. But also, I figured, I was in the neighborhood. Why not stop by Planet 1 of Epsilon Lipi? The Ur-Quan were an unexpected bonus to this. And as has been demonstrated, I could avoid them, but we might as well include them in this episode. Include a confrontation. If you don't have a drink, perhaps a snack, a few minutes of free time and space, I'll give you a little bit of time to grab one. Oh, there's a battle group already here. And they caught me. I did not sneakily drift past. And it's 2 Ur-Quan lords. All right, look at them go. Buddies, lord buddies. No, I'm serious, though. This is going to be 3.5, 4 minutes. You have been warned.
What? A human in a precursor service vehicle? How did you escape the slave shield, human? Or are you a rogue?
From multiple locations, multiple points in this playthrough thus far, we have heard the words. And that's not even all the places we could hear them from. Now, unto the Ur-Quan, we shall say, hold, what you are doing to us is wrong. Why do you do this thing?
Alien, you have spoken words, and you have spoken them rightly. We will tell you our reasons why we enslave all other sentient life. We evolved on a hostile world, the descendants of solitary hunters. In those ancient days, there was no Korra or Kazertsa, only the Ur-Quan. We explored our world, and then the space beyond. Here we met the 6 races of the sentient milieu, which we joined as partners. It was on a routine planetfall that one of our milieu scout ships first met the Dinyari. They were evilly intelligent creatures who could control the minds of others. They wanted to rule the universe. We had no choice but to give it to them. For thousands of years, we were unthinking slaves to the Dinyari. The Dinyari had a special liking for us Ur-Quan, so they began to tinker with our genes. They built 2 Ur-Quan sub-races, one green, the Thinkers and Planners, the other black, the Warriors and Laborers. When the martyred genius Kazertsa gave us the secret to defeating the Dinyari, we destroyed them. Then we decided that we would never again be slaves. We would follow the path of now and forever. We decided to enslave or imprison all other intelligent life in the galaxy. We had slave shielded one world when we learned that the Black Ur-Quan, under a new leader, Korra, had devised the Eternal Doctrine, which called for the cleansing, the annihilation of all non-Ur-Quan sentient life. Before we could stop them, they burned the Yoktar race's whole world, and were on their way to the planet of the last remaining free race. We met the Korra in orbit above that planet. We confronted them. They would not submit. We fought. When our battle was done, the Korra were defeated. We exiled them, sent the remnant of the Korra fleet into the unknown reaches of the galaxy. Then we began our own migration, moving around the galaxy in the opposite direction of the Korra. Captain, you have heard our words. Now you have a decision to make. Submit to us, the Ur-Quan Kazerza, or face our wrath.
So that's a lot to unpack, particularly in light of everything that we have encountered thus far in this revisit. The information we have gathered about the Ur-Quan busy fighting another faction with black ships. And, yeah. Also, I gotta say, I really enjoy how the HD MEGAMOD makes the Ur-Quan here, the Kazersa, look. Well, if the captain surrendered, that would be an awkward and unfortunate end to this revisit. Looks up at the crew. Well, thank you for speaking those words to me. I understand why the Spathy were so terrified of you now when your lords went into that for several minutes. Have a good one.
Your independence is too dangerous for us to tolerate. You shall be punished.
Try not to crash into a planet, yeah? I make no promises, though. Woo! Really missing that third shot from the Hellborn cannon to make... Now I'm just fucking around. To make these Ur-Quan die in 2 hits instead of 3. What the hell is that, Grimith? God. I just can't help myself taunting these things. Anyway. Rainbow World. Perfectly safe to land on, too. Never mind the dreadnought. That could never catch me unless I permitted it to. This is going to be another 500 credits with the Milnorme. Combine that with the credits I already have on hand. And the biodata I have to turn into credits. It's gonna... We're gonna have so much knowledge, everyone. So much knowledge. Ah. how's the cargo manifest looking? Okay, down to 474 space. That's a lot of goodies I'll be bringing back with me. I feel like fighting another battle group. I think I'm gonna get a drink first. Make up my mind. Ah, sure. Why not? Alright. Let's go find another Ur-Quan battle group. We're here. How you doing? How many of you are there? 4! There were 6 Ur-Quan lords in the star system! 6! And 6 had half a dozen dreadnoughts stationed here? Ah. Damn it.
Human, you have ignored our commands, and now you will be punished.
I already am. Alright. Why do you wish to enslave us?
Although you consider us the enemy, these conclusions are flawed. We are your salvation. We bring peace. A peace built upon our social framework, imposed upon your planet, a new world order in which your prosperity and security are assured by the Ur-Quan. We will protect you from the hazards of this hostile universe, from dangers so hideous your simple minds cannot imagine their dark scope. Today, we are the enemy. In time, this will change. Soon, you will come to understand the boon of slavery we force upon you, and then you will revere and even love us for this gift.
You know, given where I'm from and what I have studied, I am quite familiar with pro-slavery arguments grounded in paternalism, and that is definitely what the Gazurza delivered unto us there. 4 in one battle group? What the hell? Another 2? There were 6 here! 6! Let's get away from that planet before I get slung into hell. And by that, I mean the Ur-Quan dreadnought slinging into me. I'll try to get onto a line where I'm not backing up into it. Alright, come on, bud. I have so many salvos I need to deliver. Woo! I definitely haven't already misplaced the planet. It's fine. It's 100% fine. We're gonna be fine. Definitely won't crash into this thing. We're good. We've never been more back in our entire lives. Well, I know where the planet is now. That's good. Mash the up arrow on my keyboard so damn hard. Lord 88, huh? Lord 88. Well, anyway, that's another 1,500 RUs for a pocketbook. Whew. Whew. I don't know about you, but I was thinking I'd get back to Seoul this episode and we'd end with a wonderful bit of dialogue, but I am beat. I don't know what fights are waiting for me outside here. But that's just gonna have to wait for future Grimith. I am tapped. I will talk to you all later. 6 lords! 6!